I figured since it's now like one giant plant combined to each other, that I could maybe get from it and just
boat plant.
An extra one, huh?
Boat tree.
Yeah.
Boat tree.
All right,
All these boats
that's
don't
two.
grow on trees. Actually, they do.
Wait, what?
Can I do all?
Could
And
you
would
make
it give
a
everyone a
spell?
blessing? Or I'm just
That
trying.
That would be, you'd have to purchase it for everybody.
Okay. Start that process.
Okay. Or, what I would allow, yeah, I already started streaming, by the way.
I know.
Okay, is if you wanted to do a, like crit success or a blessing for the party, at DM discretion, then I would use it on a random roll that you guys weren't completely aware of to help you in either a good thing or avoid a bad thing kind of situation.
Okay, so like a party crit success?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do that then. Just try that out. But should I do like crit success party?
Yeah. I'll allow that. I'll allow that. I didn't really think of that originally, but that's a damn good idea.
4 player. So I just said that's all.
So I will take note that at some point I owe you guys a critical success on something that you would probably end up failing on otherwise.
I gave a party a crit success.
I don't mind
Alright,
failing.
cool.
I was just trying to be nice because I have a lot of saved up points. So
Yep. So that could save you from an ambush, or it could save you from being blown up, or
Getting a rock thrown at us.
He says blown up.
all right.
know what he's
So,
talking about.
anywho, welcome back. I'm glad to see everyone came. Phil will be back in a moment, I'm sure. So, where we left off before, we are still in the swamp.
Still in the swamp.
Swamping.
Yep. Camping out. You guys, we'll start from the end and work our way back a little ways. So, you ended up killing a bug and ripping part of it out of the ground and
Most that we could.
scavenging it for parts. Yeah.
No.
we're jumping.
Wrong
We're jumping. We're
Wrong
bleeding.
game.
I already have nightmares
can you
of
grab me
spells
that-
them
fun
scrapping
time.
me while I'm
Can you grab me
alive
that
and kill
pencil
me
from on
here.
top of that notebook?
You're not even in the game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I know,
That
but
one.
you tell me about
Yeah.
Sven,
Fun
he's
time,
just
long
nightmare
time.
inducing.
Well, yeah.
A little bit.
If only the party knew. But anywho, that's another game.
Yeah.
So you defeated the bugs. Found out that knack is crunchy but not munchy. The other bug got away. You also found out that apparently somewhere to the southwest is some type of farm where there's veggies, according to your sense, and you went walking and gave up, came back.
Give up.
No,
Like,
we
two people talked me out
enforced
of it.
that.
We highly advised you to not go out in the middle of the night to a property at least a 20-minute walk away from the camp.
I might have been fine.
And you had spent the day before making a raft out of living trees that is sitting at the edge of the river waiting to go. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Could somebody please roll a d20 for me?
I'm not gonna.
20.
I'll take those.
20.
Might not be a
confirm.
good thing. That's the
Okay.
thing.
I hope.
You wake up and it's a beautifully clear morning. Okay. So, good morning. Welcome to the swamp.
Welcome to-
What do you want to do?
I
We're
go
gonna go
first.
back.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
We should do the table.
You can. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna jump up to the tree.
You were the last one doing watch. As,
I'm still up
as far
there?
as I know, you were still up there.
I know. I was.
Let's go for
We
a
did.
while.
I was sleeping at this point, so
Who did last watch?
I think it was. Who
I
was
took
last
first
watch?
watch.
For the
I think
bug,
No, it was
me.
Shiny.
you took the last watch.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna clear jump up to the tree, the 30-foot jump up, and I'm going to take a perception check to check around.
Wouldn't your character be afraid of like smacking his head on the tree branch while going up?
Am I seeing that correctly from here?
2.
Better than what I thought I was. I thought I saw a 1.
No, it was a 2. Thankfully, it was a 2.
You look around and It's a beautiful morning, although the swamp through all the trees has that morning mist and fog still rising off of it, and it's beautiful. It's creepy. You love it.
I know, this is home. I go down with a smile.
It's picturesque.
I know. It's
You like you burn it into your memory.
Hey.
All right, and what are you doing this morning, Greg?
Rick.
So I'll emerge from my fireplace bed.
Okay, you emerge from the bonfire.
And is anyone else up or?
Everyone's rising.
Oh, okay.
I'm up. I usually get up early.
I don't sleep.
Yeah, we'll get to you.
I'm already up.
Guess I'll go over to you then.
Did I already that fast?
No.
So, what do you want those bottles for?
Blood.
What are you for?
Arrows.
Greg, if I can, I'm sorry to ask. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. Okay. Could you speak up just a little bit? I'm having trouble hearing you from here.
Oh, I'm on blue.
Yeah, and in the recordings, I've been watching them a little bit. You're the only person I can't hear.
Oh.
Okay. I like I said, no offense. I can hear you some of the time.
No,
especially when you get excited. It's fantastic. Okay. I can't help but laugh at some of it, and that's a compliment. Yeah, if you could speak up just a little bit, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. So.
That voice you used before the whisper was perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what are you using that blood for?
Thank you.
Arrows. I can show you if you want. I gotta test it out anyway.
Where?
I'll poof my bow into my hand.
Okay. You
I'll-
poof out your bow.
I'll go over to a tree. I'll take out one of the vials of blood.
Okay.
And the little spike where I usually have to prick myself, I'll kind of just put the vial up to it and see what happens. Just like a couple drops on it, you know?
Put the vial up to it. See what happens. Gotcha.
20 arrows!
One.
Let's see.
Explodes in a cloud of
600
arrows.
milliliter bottle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much are those bottles?
1,000 arrows. An arrow for each
6,100 arrows randomly appearing, and she doesn't know how to control that yet.
Oh no.
This is when we put holes in the jungle.
83
You do hope you're not doing damage.
plus 24, so that's 107.
Oh no. Good thing my arrow's pointing away from everybody. My bow at least.
Okay.
Roll.
It's wonderful. You see her do it, the blood spills out. This green goo goes across her entire bow as the bowstring fills up with this entire line of arrows. And then another line of arrows. Okay? 169 arrows that all make a strength check.
Oh fuck.
Okay. As you see her holding this bow, her arm starts shaking. As the bow falls to the ground, she lets go of it, unable to hold on to it anymore, and all the arrows just dissipate in a pile of, little puddle of blood on the ground. Okay. You've used up 169 milliliters
So
of
there's
your bottle.
still a little in the bottle.
It was a 600 milliliter bottle.
I have like 5 of those.
Yep. Now I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck. They're mad. Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah. They're mad.
You hear laughter in the back of your head that seems to come from all directions around you,
Too much.
all in this really frustratingly high-pitched, cackling, squawking, squealing sounds.
Too much. I'm gonna grab the bow again.
All right. Make another wisdom saving throw.
Well, I gotta pick it up. I can't just leave it there. 21.
21?
Yeah.
Okay. As you pick up the bow, it's now bright green and twice its original size.
Oh, it's huge.
Make a strength check.
God damn it.
3?
I drop it.
No. This thing is currently too cumbersome for you to properly aim. It's heavy. That bow probably weighs more than the kobold. And it's green and thick. Where before, you never really asked me for a full description of the bow.
It was red.
Yeah.
It was a red bow about the size I could use.
Yep. Okay. The shaft of the bow was about as thin as a 1/4-inch dowel.
So now it's a hefty.
Okay. Like almost more like a horsewhip.
So now it's more like.
Now it's about 2 inches thick. And green.
I'll try another strength check. See if I can pick it up.
You've picked it up.
Oh.
Okay. It's just too unwieldy for you to.
I can't bring it up. Okay.
It's too heavy for you to hold up to aim properly, and you haven't even tried pulling it yet.
I guess I'll make another strength check to try to aim.
You gonna try and take a shot?
Pointing it down?
I'm asking.
I want to level it so I'm shooting into the woods, not down.
Okay.
I don't want to shoot down because that could hurt me and him because we're in the vicinity.
Okay. Make a strength check to see if you can lift it.
13.
You successfully lift it. You're having trouble holding it up. Your arm's a bit shaky. You could not do any type of steady type of shot like this.
But I'm not going to hurt anybody if I fire it off. It's not like wobbling.
Unless you're pointing at it in their general direction.
No, so...
But you're basically like...
Yeah. So if I shoot, it's going to go that way, just not at a target.
You're a kid trying to hold on to a Gatling gun and aim it.
Okay. I guess I'll go for a shot
Okay.
to try to make this thing a little skinnier.
Alright, make an attack roll. And what are you aiming towards? A tree?
Tree.
Okay.
Random tree with shrubs.
7.
You can't even seem to pull the string back, never mind get an arrow to appear in it. Oh, and the other thing you're noticing now, as you went to go pull it back, where that blade was for you to add and cut yourself for blood,
It's not there.
it's completely embedded within the green around it.
So
it's
it's at its max capacity, basically.
If you say so. Be your turn.
I'm awake now, right?
Yes.
Do I see this crazy ass?
My wording.
Make a perception check.
I worded it incorrectly. No.
9.
9. You see a little bit of stuff going off in the corner. And that the kobold is... yeah, make a wisdom roll for me, kobold.
8.
8?
2.
Plus 2, 10.
Okay. So, yeah, as you look over, you do see the slightly glowing kobold with flames licking across his flesh, talking to the skek.
And I don't see her struggling with the bow then.
No, she's got her back to you. With that roll, you also see Whack is sitting with Nick and Knack and Burke, and they're talking about something.
Up to them.
Okay. And Knack is keeping an eye on the glowing armored guy. We'll get to why when we get to you.
Go up to them.
To...
Knick-knack.
Crack and butter.
Whack-a-bird.
Okay.
Knick-knack, paddywhack.
Burke looks over. Morning, boss.
Hi, Burke.
Hi. What happened?
I'm really sorry.
For what?
You don't.
We going down river on boat, and then I'm here in camp. Wax said I don't want to know. Nick and Nack say they have no idea what happened. So what happened, boss?
I'm gonna look out Whack, but like.
Wax sunk. You see his sunken orbs where there should be eyes, but it's all shadowed. There may be eyes there, but you can't tell. Kind of ducks down and make an insight or perception check.
Oh, same. Insight, and that's a.
You can see that Whack is laughing under his breath. Okay, and is obviously not going to help you out in this conversation. You also, with that high of an insight roll, can tell that Whack knows knows something big he's not telling. Okay.
I'm gonna look up her. Yeah, the ship we were going down, it just got attacked. You got knocked out. Then we ended up here, but your clothing's gone.
I noticed.
I was saying sorry about letting you get knocked out.
Okay. Do we have any extra clothes?
I was actually gonna ask. I have some extra fabrics and stuff. I already took your measurements.
Whatever you make, boss. I'm not gonna question it.
And I'm just
Okay. I would just prefer not to walk around in a loincloth. This thing's itchy. And it's really hard to keep stuff inside of it.
She's gonna choose to ignore that.
If Skek heard that, she'd be like,
I'll allow you one more little action before we go to Steven.
I have a snake pelt. Can I get to work on making Burke some pants that would fit him?
You're gonna make him pants out of snakeskin?
Yes.
Alright. So that's gonna take you at least 2 hours to properly prepare the skin, craft it, and everything else. So you can add your leatherworking kit bonus to either your survival, medicine, or sleight of hand.
What bonus do I get?
It's in your possessions. Look for your leatherworking kit.
HG? Oh, possession.
I don't even have bonuses.
Steven. Okay. You've been up most nights, so you don't really have to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. You've felt the essences coming into you from around you.
Mhm.
But oddly, you don't feel overwhelmed this morning.
Mhm.
You feel perfectly balanced. As soon as you start feeling like you're tweaky a little bit from getting too much juice, you feel relaxed again.
Yes.
So what do you want to do today?
I do want to try to channel some of the spell points from overnight into my.
You have no
Staffing.
bonus spell points from overnight. You're at max spell points and nothing greater.
Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm considering.
Oh, you want to channel your pool of spell points?
Yes, into my staff base.
How many spell points are in it?
There's only 4.
You spent a lot of them, huh?
Yeah.
All right. And then how many do you want to put into it?
I'm at least another 4, so I'd be spending 8 points out of my.
Well, it's actually, I think it's like what, 2 or 3 points for every one you want to imbue.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to put in 8 points, then that would be 16 points that you'd have to spend.
No, I'd put in 4 more.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm sorry, I
it'd be-
misunderstood.
Yeah,
Okay.
leaving me with only 12 for in case we get into a battle.
Okay. All right. As you finish, you make a perception roll. You make a perception roll. You make a perception roll. The two of you can make one with disadvantage if you want. Yep, if you want.
22.
15.
Nope, I can't get lower than a 2.
You can roll 1.
15,
No.
So
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So
So you roll
again.
twice.
Again.
Take the
Lower.
lowest.
oh,
Okay.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I'm still up in the tree.
Yep.
Alright. If I don't see any threats, I'll just jump down.
Did I notice it?
Nope.
Nothing?
Who rolled a 22?
Yeah, I did.
He doesn't notice anything?
That's not. I don't
Well,
know.
So what are you guys doing?
Ah, secret note.
Oh, I should let the rest of the party know about my my background effect that I'm giving them by being near me.
Oh, what's that?
Any?
Because I didn't know you were activating it.
Isn't that what I was doing overnight to dump my spells?
No.
That's weird.
That might be weird, huh?
Yes.
Somehow you didn't overload on spell points and you didn't spend them.
Thought I was. I would have been.
So, anything anyone else wants to do? Do you want to try taking another shot? Do you?
I can
You're
try.
working on that for the next couple of hours.
Yeah, I looked in my possessions too, and it doesn't say the bonus that I'd add for the leather work.
Leather working kit. I put a plus on there.
Not on this, not in the possessions or in the race tree.
Did you not write down the plus that I gave you when you took the
You just said
advanced
that you
leather
put it
working
down.
kit from Balthan's tomb?
I grabbed that. Thought
Oh, you didn't grab it? Oh, then I guess you don't have a plus with your leather worker kit.
I thought I passed it off to Josiah.
You don't know. I'd have to get her sheets over there.
Yeah,
Hold
if
on,
you
it
don't
might be in my.
if you don't have that, then no, you don't have a bonus.
Looks like that.
Okay.
Still aiming at a tree, shakily aiming at a tree.
I'm gonna.
11.
You're able to pull it back, and you can sense the arrow starting to form, but
I can't keep
it's
it.
now 100-pound bow, draw bow.
Can I fire the arrow, see if it gets a little lighter?
If you can draw back the bowstring enough to summon an arrow.
I just rolled a nat
Is it
20.
nat?
Okay, on your next try, all your strength into it. You pull back the bow, an arrow forms, and it's like a half-inch thick.
Am I now
As-
steadily holding it?
No.
No.
You're shaking all over the place. Okay? You have no idea where this arrow is going to go. As you release it, it strikes a tree 20 feet in front of you, splitting the tree in half, and then the tree behind it in half, leaving a residue of green goo on each of them.
Is the bow lighter now?
No. Oh, that's going to take some work. Anybody else?
So, I talked to Knack.
The
Right?
day before.
Yes, about my helping channel off most of my energy. So
You talked to Knack about gems
yes.
and stones. You
Was it
talked to Nick about
Nick?
enchanting.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to Nick and kind of ask him if he might know anything about why I haven't really been going over on any of my spell points. Why I haven't been gaining too much like I used to.
So you're talking to Nick about it?
Hmm?
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of new to all this, and I'm not really educated on it. But you know, if you're transferring magical energy into something, so did you just not gain any last night? Did you not draw any? Did you put it into something else? Did something drain it off you? I don't know. I just make shit. Take care of the aminos.
Do you know who would know more?
I'm the stable goblin. I like that. I stable goblin. I stay stable and safe with the aminos. And make stuff.
So, who would know more about my situation?
I don't know. Who taught you? See, no one taught me. I just learned. That's why stuff go boom. But not so much go boom anymore. Yeah. Knack and I work together now. But I'm not really sure what you want or how. I don't know how yours work. I just put my will into something, add my energy into it, and it does it.
Same here, but I didn't use any energy.
Well, then
I didn't really gain any either.
where'd it go? Or what did you do different to not drain it?
Nothing.
Might take some thought. I don't know. I just goblin. I gotta go feed pets now.
Okay.
Since you're standing right there, make a perception or insight roll at disadvantage.
Ooh. 12.
You feel 3 more spell points leave your body.
Oh. Okay.
That's not good. Someone's draining you.
Yes. Which gives me only one other clue on what could be causing it. I'm gonna go over to Knack, who took a piece of my DNA.
Oh, wow.
Whack. Yeah.
Alright, you
whack.
go over to Knack and you notice that he looks like a little statue.
Okay. I meant to say Whack
Okay.
because he was the
Whack is huddled over himself, playing with something like inside of his cloak that you can't really see what he's working on at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Completely ignoring you.
Can I use
Probably.
one spell point to shine a light in his face, illuminating his probably sunken in eyes?
You could just
Just-
ask him.
Okay, you can actually do that for free. Your
Oh,
control,
yeah.
your summon light.
And remember, the people you travel with are not supposed to be violently interrogated before
Alright.
you can just ask them. Usually.
I
Yeah,
was
these
trying to ask him and he
They
ignored
are
me,
my
right?
men, so don't.
You
don't
didn't say
harass
anything
them.
yet.
You didn't say anything.
You just
He's just basically
Okay.
ignoring your presence while he's working on something.
Okay.
0 to 100, man.
Like,
He has to
ignore
for a
me.
flashbang.
Ignore me, bitch.
How dare you not do this? I can't see.
Hey,
Teammate.
what you working on there?
English.
He doesn't look up. I work on totem.
Yeah, the totem of
I was
me.
like, that's
No, that one done.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't look up.
So what's it for?
But this one?
No, my totem.
Your totem?
Yes.
Oh, so that if you die, I summon you back.
And that's it.
Probably.
It wouldn't possibly be draining any of my spell points or anything off me.
It wouldn't drain your spell points. No. No, it would not.
Can you not meta?
Honestly, I hate meta, but if it's a good idea,
But yeah, I'll agree with her. That was a good
it is a
suggestion.
good suggestion.
I was about to say exactly that too. I'm like,
So that's one of those. Fuck you! I was about to say that.
You-
I was
you
going to
meta
sound
before.
cool by remembering what stuff does.
yes. I try to big brain it. Can I make an insight check?
Yes.
See if he's just. Yeah. Yay! 8.
He's being completely honest.
He is.
Yep.
As far as I could tell.
He's being completely honest.
Okay. Would you be
Absolutely honest when he tells you that the totem wouldn't do that.
able? Could I ask him for his help to see if he would know what's attached to me, maybe to drain?
Give me a few minutes to finish this. I'll be done in about 10-15 minutes. And then I come and do spirit read on you. Otherwise, go talk to Bird Girl. They see a ghost. Maybe she know.
Okay.
No, maybe she's stealing it. She is Skek. They are known for transferring energy in life.
I wonder if I'm doing it on accident.
Okay.
He still hasn't looked up at all.
Okay.
You could just storm right over to me if you want.
I don't like being ignored, but I guess I'll go away.
It's not ignoring you. He's answering your questions.
He's just not looking at you.
He offered to assist you.
He's just engrossed in what he's doing.
Ask him to. Face.
The
Maybe
process
kind
of
of look
making
at
a
his
totem,
face.
he has to meditate and focus on it the whole time.
Okay.
Wonder who's he's
busy.
making.
He didn't ask.
I mean, we worked on one totem. Could be making more.
I keep
Of more people.
but I don't.
Anything you guys want to do?
Can I try to focus to drain the blood out of the bow?
How long are you going to spend meditating with your bow to try to do this?
10 minutes, maybe?
Roll a d20 and then a d10. And I'll let you do just one roll for the whole event.
A 5 and a 3. In said dice order that you told me.
Okay. You feel this. You meditate for around 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you doing after the 10 minutes? You don't notice any change in the bow.
So I'll try to shoot it.
You find you can't move. Anybody else? She's meditating.
I'm gonna walk up to her with my glowy self
Okay.
and try to.
She's meditating with a bow you haven't seen that's
Green.
bright green, and the arms of the bow from the handle look almost like blades.
Well, that looks dangerous. Kind of cool, but not what I'm here
I
for.
wouldn't suggest that.
Anyways, so I'm gonna try to break her out of her meditation to ask her about
Make a wisdom check.
what she knows about her bow.
Saving or just normal?
Normal.
Okay. 1.
position when she goes to meditation or coma.
You're gonna kill me. Thank you.
First off, I don't think that him trying to talk to you is trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
Saying hi.
Like, hey, you good?
I'm so.
Would you guys like to use that party crit right now?
This might actually
The
kill
entire party has to agree.
I gave the party a crit success just because I had those points to give.
I might become
Twitch.
brain dead because of this.
No.
Wow, you think I'm
That's
so
dramatic.
evil. I don't do shit like that to your characters, do I?
I mean, if it means anything and your character became brain dead and you had a new character, we'd carry around your other character in honor. At least they would.
Yeah, I'd carry you
I
on
might
my
eat
back.
you.
It okay.
Or you as a backpack.
Whack no soul bind.
Oh no! No.
Whack becomes the skek.
I don't know if that'd be a good or a horrible thing.
Back takes over your body.
Okay, if we want to be nice to Sky, I will
mean, it's
vote
up
for
to
the
you.
party success.
Okay, I will say, this is slightly metagame. She's not gonna die from it.
Oh, okay.
Up to the
I'm
party.
I might
What's
just
gonna happen?
go into a coma.
Well, we can throw you on the raft. That's not
I
a big
mean-
deal.
Bet she won't die.
I
you
mean,
said.
I can heal her if anything does happen to her.
I have a feeling this is
Just,
beyond us.
just saying.
I'm giving you guys an opportunity here. Let me know what you want to do with it. Do you want to use the crit, or do you want to let her fail? Because if she goes for the fail, she'll get the fail effect. If you go for the party crit, it becomes a party effect.
When you put it that way, I'm now a little more like, wait a minute. So if it
I'm
happens,
pretty sure I said that from the beginning.
No, you said it was just a party crit.
Yeah, a party crit.
So if because
So it's a
I
critical
failed, I
success
hurt
for the party.
everybody.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say the way you're making out is like, okay, Heather, we all get her. No, she gets
no,
her.
that would be a critical one if you were trying to attack something.
So,
So vote.
so basically,
I have this?
if we use the
I
crit,
guess the whole
then
party has to.
This
We
is
all-
all the information I'm giving you.
All right, so
Vote now. Everyone that wishes to use the party crit now, raise your hand. That's 4 out of 5.
all right, so it doesn't pass.
Okay. Yep, it has to be unanimous.
No fault, no sure.
All right. So
I wasn't.
We might need to save it for later. It's not a bad idea. There's no
So-
fault in it.
As soon as he said that,
you
like, no
feel
one raised their hand,
something
I was
push
like,
against your
"That's
back and start calling for you as you drift off into unconsciousness. Okay, she's going to be out for the next 2 hours. During
Yeah,
this
my
time,
workspace.
your bow disappears, and you are greeted within this misty, dark, shadowy realm by this shadow of a Skeksy. It's like fleeting, melting, wispy shadow that's barely held together. And as you grow closer, you see the only thing that's not black in this completely gray exterior of nothingness that you're standing within is hanging around his neck a slightly glowing purple crystal. As it reaches out a hand towards you. What do you do? We'll get back to you. Give you some time to think. I like that.
So do I see a drop? Is that like
Yep.
in the real world?
So
I
both
also-
of you,
I also
all
see
four,
her
I was
all
still
of you,
standing by.
yeah, all of you see her just pass out. Okay, you're the first to notice that her bow disappears by melting into her legs.
Not good.
Not good.
No.
Poof, that would be normal, I think.
Oof. No,
This wasn't poof.
that's what it did.
You're still leather crafting.
Yeah.
I dash over and do a medical check to make sure her vitals.
I'm not convinced.
I'm not even going to make you roll for it. Okay, you're a spy. You've done this enough for a basic. She's
I'm just
alive.
making sure she's breathing.
She's alive. She's breathing. She's in the same kind of state you remember her being stuck in,
the
that
house?
hut.
In the hut, yeah. All right, so, I call Burke over to help me move her to the raft.
Burke sweeps her right up like a rag doll.
Even though we're both.
Yeah, but his strength
It's a
is
bit short.
higher.
And I only weigh
Okay.
190 pounds because
Very carefully brings her over, places her down softly within the little hut that's grown on the back of this raft. Okay? Kind of tucks her in.
Aww.
Okay? Looks at you. So we dump her body halfway down the river.
This is not the question to ask my character! You do realize you're my racial enemy, and my first reflex is a shrug. A completely non-committal, emotionless shrug.
Just a maybe.
No. No words. No words. Just a shrug.
Y'all might just kill me because of your racial traits. Damn!
I'm a spy!
Okay. So,
But then I leave her in her hut,
okay.
alive.
And what are you doing? Because you're the only one that's...
Should I
Well, the two of you are the only one with projects right now.
I'll raise concern that the bow melted into her.
Into my legs.
You.
Just gonna
We make zero response to that. We still move in the hut and just relax like nothing.
I go.
Do you guys respond to it?
I respond because I was gonna ask her for help, and
And then you just.
I just go, oh, okay.
Are you still holding your torch?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, so what you doing?
Fires need any kindling, or are they still good?
They could use a little bit of tending. Also, you're starting to realize you're hungry
I guess that's
as the morning mist is starting to burn off from the edges of your camp, which it never came anywhere close inside a camp because fire is good at keeping fog away.
I guess for the time being, I'll tend to the fires so they don't go out while we're still here.
All right. So you can see that you have a couple hours before anything happens. Is there anything you want to try to do?
I have a curious question about his character. If he eats fire, does it fill his hunger?
like not.
It's on his character sheet.
I think I can eat fire. It's-
So what are you doing now?
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to this one.
Oh. It's also filling.
Hey, Rick,
Doesn't say.
I go up to you. And I let you know that I prepped the raft for your transport in case you, in my own nice way of saying, have any temperature imbalance problems.
Oh, that's good. I hate boats.
So
He shows you what basically looks like a hammock kind of sack suspended from a tree branch. Perfectly sized for you.
Perfectly safe. Don't worry.
Thank you
it is.
for considering the possibility.
I saw that yesterday at camp. It made logical sense. I nod. And then I head over to Nick and Knack just to prep camp for when we're ready to leave. See if they need assistance.
Okay. Knack is drawing out some weird stuff in the sand.
I ask him what he's doing.
What are you doing?
Um,
I heard your question. You see him go off and take care of Skek into the boat and go off the hammock.
I'm gonna try to start
not Ira.
draining some spell points to
Okay.
buff myself up a little bit.
Roll a d6.
1.
Actually, you hit level 5, didn't you?
No, level 4.
Okay.
I got solid 1.
We don't know.
Yeah. You can't seem to pull any spell points from around you. Did you ever find your leatherworking kit?
Yeah, I have another working kit, but I don't see a bonus. for it.
I'm gonna throw up.
Because
I didn't grab the elite one, so.
No?
No, I think I gave it to one of the henchmen or I haven't left it.
Well, then one of the henchmen would have grabbed it.
They did tell me to clear it out.
Hold on then.
Like I tried looking up what another working kit modifier would be and I couldn't find anything.
All right.
I am done
Yeah,
a
kick the
confusion.
bucket. Actually, he was the last.
No, no, that would be in after I did that.
Real question, this. Technically, Skeksies Bard wizards.
All right, so
Probably not.
as you look at it, Sam, Knack looks up to you. Well, I have metal and fire and earth stuff, so I was thinking maybe I could take some of my nicer metal and make upgrade pieces because Burke need new weapons, so I was gonna make him new axe like I made him old one. And I was looking at some of the other pieces of gear and well, his staff his mace is made out of brass. Brass suck.
You can do better. I tell him actually optimistically, motivationally.
He pulls out of his pocket. Okay. Make a investigation or insight roll. Or history. I'll let you choose that one too. Because of your history.
Yeah, at best it's 11. Even with any of those
You don't
stats.
recognize this silvery metal with a bluish hue.
Oh, I know.
As he puts it back in his pocket with a smile on his face.
But I'm unconscious.
Anything I can do to help? I don't control earth, fire, or water or anything, unfortunately.
I don't know. I just never make before, other than axe head or shovel head or plow or farm tools, knives, skinning knife, lots of skinning knives,
I could see that.
lots of arrowheads, lots of spearheads, lots of traps.
Fortunately, I'm not really good at crafting. I'm a spy.
If you make iron trap with certain pieces, it can catch a bear and hold it.
See
Or
that.
rip its leg off. Or head once. So, you can try again for spell points.
Okay. 6.
Okay, you gain... Roll a d6.
Oh no, that's what I rolled.
Oh,
D6.
okay, so gain 6. I was having you roll a d20 for your skill to actually absorb them consciously.
Oh.
Sorry. I'll give you that one. So that should put you about full?
Okay.
Okay.
No, but it'll help.
How low are you?
Only 5 more. Okay.
Okay. You should get that another round or two.
Shoot. It's hard to keep track of which one's which again. I think it's Knack that's the Neomancer.
Yes.
I'm gonna go up to him and ask him if he has any special metal.
I have many special metals.
Okay. Ones that would be good for transferring energy through, maybe?
Silver, gold, platinum, mithril, true silver. Supposedly those are good, but I'm not sure which is which.
Okay.
I don't know names of metals, except for a few,
Can
like
you show me
brass
the ones that you have?
and iron and copper and tin. You want to see what I have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He shows a selection: tin, copper, iron, and for the other ones, make a history check or no, for you it would just be a history check.
Okay. Uh, 22.
Okay, you recognize gold, silver, true silver, mithril, and a red metal that you can't quite define. That you don't think you've ever seen before.
A red metal.
Yep.
Bad.
Bad,
Very bad.
but interesting.
Oh no, we're gonna get another infection.
I don't think
Is
would
is it
care,
like a
even the place where
rusted
it's
metal?
gone.
Like a rusted red, or like a
This could be pre-nicer,
Deep
we don't know.
blood red.
Oh no, it's let's
Can I ask Knack what he knows about this metal, like where he found it?
This one, very rare. Very deep down.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't know. Sometimes it talks.
Yep, that's what's
Mm.
Saying it hungry and why'd you leave me?
Yep, that's Bloodsteel. I wonder if it's from Mara.
Except while we're gonna get left.
So the Bloodsteel. Read me.
What would I know about True Silver? Since that was one of the
Make a history check. B. Roll a d20 for me and tell me if you get above 12.
13.
Wow, you're lucky. Okay, so you do find the leather working kit in Punk's saddle. Okay, it's a +4.
So, advanced leather working kit.
I got 17.
17. So, and you asked about mithril or true silver?
True Silver.
You know, it's very expensive, very rare to come across. It's usually made into jewelry. It's sometimes used as an additive for armor.
Okay.
And true silver, when shined, can magnify light if done correctly. That would be the extent of what you know. So, this spectral hand is reaching out for you, all cloaked and dripping of shadow. Make a perception check.
11.
The sight, from your reaction, I'm guessing you find pretty terrifying. As you look around, you see that behind you is another figure. White, spectral, no real detail that you could see other than a robed white figure who is also reaching out for you. You want time to think?
Can I do an insight check on both? See their intentions?
Disadvantage, yeah. For intentions, that's easy. They both want you to reach out and take their hand.
Not really intentions, but like, what purpose? Like, who's good, who's bad kind of deal.
Well, you have a shadowy Skeksies and you have a white-robed figure.
Thing that I don't know.
2? Yeah, you have no idea. But you can tell that one's a Skeksis and the other one is a white cloaked figure.
I'm like in between these two, right?
Yeah,
And like,
but you didn't even know that the white one was behind you until you looked around.
I don't look around.
And even then, you barely caught your glimpse of it before you realized it was there.
So they're not moving towards me, they're just like reaching out to me
Yeah.
kind of deal?
And all around in every other direction is just empty, gray space.
Can I ask what they want, other than for me to reach out to them?
They don't make a sound.
Having some dribble.
I don't have enough arm length, I'm guessing.
Nope. They are at least 10 to 15 feet apart from each other. Although it's hard to tell because space seems to move back and forth. Just when you think you're close to one of them, they seem to move further away. Or when you think you want to get away from them, they seem to move further away and then come closer. But they always seem to end up about 10 feet away from you on either side.
So the Skeksies is basically look like it's melting, and it has the purple crystal on its neck. So I'm gonna look at the white figure a little more, see what he looks like.
I gave you all the information that you can see about him. It's a white cloaked figure. You cannot see a face. You just see a slender hand reaching out from beneath the cloak out towards you.
I'm gonna say I don't know what to do here.
Alright, I'll give you some time to think. What are the rest of you doing?
Could I use that advanced little workers kit too?
Yeah, like I said, add that to your roll, and then add either survival, medicine, or sleight of hand.
It might.
15? Added my survival.
Okay. It actually goes quicker than you expect, and within an hour you have a high quality set of snakeskin pants.
Where's
Okay. Burke is, by the time you get finished, he's going to be eating.
I'll just sit
We haven't gotten there quite yet.
I'll sit and watch him eat.
It's
for
only
now.
been like 20 minutes.
I'll just sit and watch him eat then. So actually, I'm gonna start working on a shirt for him now too.
Okay. Roll for that one.
And the leather.
Yeah. Are you just using snakeskin?
I was gonna incorporate some of the swamp dragon head that I have, for like the shoulders and chest.
Okay. This takes you about 2 hours. Okay. But with a roll of 29, okay, you know how you have fine quality chitin armor?
Yeah.
You just made the equivalent in snake and dragon scale.
Yay.
Basically, you gave him dragon scale chest plate. Only it's swamp dragon.
Been 2 hours, that means that he's done eating.
Yeah. But we'll get to that because that's quite the jump. Hey, what are you all, the rest of you doing?
Are there any other preparations for camp before we head out, or is this just at this moment we're just
Nick is taking care of the animals. Knack is sketching stuff out in the sand. Skeksies passed out.
Was out.
Huh?
Whack was out in the sand. I was talking to Knack.
Yeah, Knack is drawing stuff in the sand while you're talking to him.
Oh.
Whack is doing his thing?
Okay. Whack is still huddled over his project because it hasn't been long enough for him to finish. So, what are you doing? The fires are all tended to.
Fires are out.
You're definitely feeling hungry.
We still have some of that fruit they found.
Last game, what did you put in your bag?
I burned all of that.
No, you didn't.
So you only used 1 pound. Have one.
No. You put one in, was amazed it didn't burn. No matter how much heat you put to the bag.
Oh.
Yeah, you put it in the other
Okay, so,
special bag.
yeah.
Okay then. So I guess I'll try cooking that and mess it up again.
Okay.
On your thigh.
So you're using your natural flames for it?
Sure. Yes.
Alright. Make a wisdom or... Alright, give me an idea here. What do you think would be a good one for you to roll in order to cook with your own natural flames? Using your spell points. No, not really. Medicine is
Sleight of
knowing
hand?
it, not is knowledge of anatomy.
I think I used
Performance.
last time.
Huh?
Yeah.
I used performance last time.
Probably
Yeah.
all the best stats,
Does
I
it
guess.
Yep. So wisdom, or what other one do you think would fit for it for the way you're going to cook it? I would allow performance. I would allow nature. I would allow survival. I'm giving you the chance to choose something that will give you a bit of a bonus.
Performance is about his best bet aside
Yeah.
from sleight of hand, unless you'll
Okay.
allow it, because otherwise he doesn't have anything better.
Well, if
Yeah.
performance is your best, then go for full Charmander circus. Juggle fireballs. Do a
Alright.
circus act. That would be hilarious between you and Shiny Boy. You have a full stage show.
That's true. So I guess I'll use performance.
I'll be the lighting crew
Okay,
doing
roll.
all the multicolored lights shining
And
down
Burke
on
in
them.
snakeskin pants as the roadie.
14.
You managed to cook it just about perfect for everyone else's tastes.
Oh.
This is the least charred you've ever made it. Do you offer it to your friends and stuff before you cook it further?
I will offer some of them.
Okay. Then we'll get to that in a moment. What are you doing
With
as you're talking to Nick?
with mending, I can't like make like plating on my
No, that would be transmutation.
yeah.
That's another school.
Yeah. Sadly.
And plating is not very useful.
It'd be better for the whole thing to be made out of metal. I was wondering if maybe he could make something out of the metal that he has to not really replicate, but like another weapon that would contain my.
Oh yeah, I can upgrade that. It looked like a piece of shit. Brass is crap. So I was debating on what to make it out of. But first I have to make a new axe for Burke.
Okay.
Okay. And as you look down, you see that what he's been carving in the dirt actually looks like the basic outline of a battle axe blade.
Okay.
Okay. What else do you want to do?
You make this so difficult.
I am so nice to you
Um,
guys.
I'm gonna ask if there's anything I can do to help him.
I need heavy log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm strong. I can get heavy
And
log.
I'm hungry. You hungry?
I don't eat.
Well, fuck you then.
I can give you some some radiant snacks, light snacks,
Yeah, I don't think so.
some light
He's
mayonnaise.
near me, right? So I can hear Nick say that he's hungry.
Yeah.
Can I reach into my purse of clothing and just give him some elfin rations?
Thank you.
Give him a thumbs up and go back to working.
And this is about when Whack finishes his totem. Alright, so what did you want?
Uh,
And now he looks up at you with those black orbs.
does my light kind of shine into his? Like my light.
Your
starts
light
to
doesn't
get
even reflect off of his face.
kind of like something's taking in the light.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
I take mental note of that.
so what did you want now?
I wanted to know if there was something that could possibly be attached to me that's either
Oh, yeah.
draining or making.
Okay. Then we sit down for 10 minutes and I meditate because I don't feel like spending my own energy for it.
Okay.
Alright, so you're meditating for 10 minutes. What are you up to?
I'll head up. I'll jump up to the tree to take another perception check, but otherwise we're just
You're just keeping watch.
keeping
It
watch.
doesn't work like that.
It's worth rolling a. Yeah.
That's not
Should I roll?
gonna work. This is where Skeksies works.
You're making sure we're safe, right? We're not gonna
You
die.
don't need to add anything to it.
15.
That's good enough. While you're on the top, the mist has started to clear away.
Okay.
And at 15, give me one more roll. Perception roll. You think you see something in the distance. Let's see if you can cue in on what it is.
Does open mind casting cut as a cantrip?
It's a your free spell.
So I'm gonna activate that. Just if I think I see something, I'm gonna activate open the mind
Okay.
before I make my next roll. Nat 20. Confirmed.
Okay. You could have sworn you saw a slight glimmer of light off to the southwest. As you look over a little bit more closely, you notice that there's a stone chimney rising out between a few of the trees.
Is that the same direction that she was running toward the night before?
Yep.
Don't you?
Yes, you were skipping at night in the swamps, away from campfire.
I had you guys with
Okay.
me.
So you're making clothes.
What are you doing?
Nat comes over to you. Can you help with something?
Sure.
How hot can you get? And he has this like really funny looking smile on his face.
Good question.
Can we find out?
Can we find
Sure.
out? Is that-
Okay.
Can we find out?
He goes over by the river, a good 30 feet away from the barge. Just to.
Good.
Okay.
I would have
So-
punted him if he
Okay.
did that next to the
And as he
barge.
focuses, you watch him just raise up these slabs of stone and create what you recognize to be a basic forge. Okay, and then he looks over at you. You got log?
Yes.
Okay, can you throw it in?
Okay. Into the forge.
Yeah. Okay, how hot can you make it?
I'm surprised he
How
didn't.
hot are you aiming for?
As hot as you can.
Well, and he pulls out a large hunk of metal that looks to be like 4 different colors swirled together.
Rainbow.
Red, silver, and golden.
I'm
The
surprised.
fourth color.
I just tell you to crawl into the forge and just.
You said there were 4 colors.
Yep, I did. Those are the 3 that you could see.
The middle.
Okay. You can see another color from it.
Hmm.
It's not a natural color.
Hmm.
That's why the only one that would perceive it would be you.
A little outside the spectrum.
Yeah. Colorless, but full of every color. And then colors that never existed or never should exist.
I like.
So, and then he summons up another stone, like jar, puts it in it. I need this melt.
Well,
Wow.
Flame on, Charmander.
yeah, I guess I'll
I turn the wood into an
Dust.
actual
Okay.
sun.
I will.
I nuke the sun.
Gosh,
If he's got a spell that says heat up and he just pump, you can.
And as Nak steps away, okay, he forms another stone not too far away from it, and a pair of long stone tongs in preparation to grab the crucible that he's placed upon the forge that needs to be lit.
I guess.
Be lit or he just jumps in the floor.
And you're seeing all of this.
Couldn't you just choose to crawl
Everyone
into
except
the
for her is
forge
seeing all of this.
and fail to make a wisdom check and just let your own bodily fire just consume?
Yeah, but that might be a little dangerous.
You're away from the raft. You're at 30 feet. Just don't put more than 10 skill points into it and you should be fine.
Alright, so I guess I'll
You want that radius over.
Holding crucible.
I'll hop into the forge.
Yes.
Okay, so you sit down in this forge.
I'll use
Are you hugging the crucible?
yeah, I'll just hug it.
Okay.
I'll use flame skin
Okay.
to heat myself up.
Okay.
I'll
So it lights the wood on fire. That's about it.
put
Did you get dry wood or wet wood?
as dry of wood that I could find.
Okay, so yeah, lights it on fire.
I will put.
It's most likely a little wet since it's a giant log. Swamp.
I'll put 6 spell points in
Okay,
to boost
rolls.
my flame.
Roll the 66.
66. 4, 5. Oh boy. Put on the anvil.
That's someone who's having fun throwing dice.
Gotta enjoy it.
4,
Fun. What's that?
10, 20, 25 total.
It's warming up. The stone itself is hot. You know that certain metals would have melted at this heat already. And Whack is still within 5 feet of you with a big smile on his face.
Whack?
Knack. Do you want to try and continue this for a while?
I'll try to keep it up for some time.
Okay, so you're trying to focus and maintain this basic temperature? Alright, I want you to make a wisdom roll for me. And you can add your spell modifier to it.
18.
Oh, that's a success.
19,
You
20.
don't have to do the math.
Roll once more.
24. Total. 5.
Plus your spell mod.
Well, that'd be 9. Plus wisdom.
Yes.
No, plus your spell mod.
Oh, plus just the spell mod?
Yeah.
You're right,
Yeah, that'd be
man.
9 then.
9?
Yeah.
Okay. You do really well for like an hour holding this temperature. It's starting to melt. As you look down and you see this metal starting to melt, you get excited and you start losing your focus. And you start to cool down a little bit.
We got excited getting warmer.
He has to focus
Let's focus.
to keep the temperature. And
Get it.
let's say that
Get
cost
it.
you
Focus.
touch. For that whole hour, I will let you maintain it for 3 spell points.
Take a solid dump.
7 left.
Okay. Do you want to try and continue your focus to finish heating it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Make another roll. Plus your spell mod.
12.
Total?
Yeah.
You're able to just barely keep it at a temperature as the metal finishes melting. Okay. Once it finishes melting, actually you're gonna have a chance to wake up before this, so we'll get back to that. So you got that. You finish the armor and give it to Burke. Fits perfectly. Looks awesome. Okay. The pants are shiny and have glints of different color on them. The armor is this like beautiful like snake skin shirt, okay, with a full vest of the swamp dragon on it and like shoulder pads coming off. It looks, he's a sick looking orc at this point.
Comfortable.
Yeah, perfect fit.
Doesn't have
And what were you working on again?
I was meditating with Whack to see if I
Okay.
could figure out what was.
So after 10 minutes, Whack looks at you. There are many things that have been upset at you, many things that have been happy with you, many things that you have fed from, and things that feed from you. We can keep the balance.
Okay.
Then he gets up and walks over by the forge to see what's going on.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna
If-
follow him.
if I don't make a choice, will I just wake up?
Let's find out. Are you not making a choice and refusing to grasp either of their hands?
I weighed my options, and the only downfall
Do you want to take a break and come back? Because it is time for break.
Then
Yeah.
we start dinner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, then we're going to break for
Everyone's
now.
gonna wait.
Okay. Since we spent an hour of doing camp shit.
And me passing out.
Yeah. Actually, I'll just finish this off because if you do wake up, you'll get to see it. Burke ends up grabbing that crucible from you with the tongs, pours it into a stone mold, okay, and then throws it in the river.
Right. I'll step out of the.
After about 10 minutes, Burke goes into the water. Done this before. Brings it out, smashes it, and there is this beautiful, with engravings like already carved into it, at battle axe head. That every time the light hits it, you swear it's a different color. At one angle, it looks red. Another one, it's silver. At another one, it's gold. At one, it's almost purple. Sometimes it's even black. And one, you swear it turned just bleach white. You only see one color coming off of it. And that is a spectrum of light that is not natural to this plane of existence and should not exist. In fact, looking at it makes your head hurt.
How bad does it make my head hurt? And kind of like it.
You know when you're watching a strobe light for too long?
Yes.
That mixed with like a magic eye
Hmm.
that you've been stuck staring at for an hour with a strobe light. Nothing to cause you actual pain or damage, just it's not comfortable to watch or look at. All right, so we are going to take a break here. We shall return shortly and see what the Skeks decides to do.